Hello everyone, welcome to a special breaking news edition of the Tennis Deep Dive. I am your host, and today the ground beneath the world of professional tennis has not just shifted, it's cracked wide open. We are coming to you live with a story that is currently sending shock waves from the skyscrapers of Dubai all the way to the tennis meres of Florida and the bustling streets of Manila. If you are just joining us, put down the coffee, pause your notifications, and listen very closely. The hierarchy of the WTA Tour has been challenged in a way few predicted, and certainly in a way that the United States tennis establishment was not prepared for today. We are talking about the Dubai Duty-Free Tennis Championships, a WTA 1000 event, the playground of the elite, the tournament where the desert heat usually separates the great from the good. Tonight, under the floodlights of the Aviation Club Tennis Center, we witnessed a collision that was supposed to be routine. It was supposed to be a stepping stone. On one side of the net, you had the American Titan, the Grand Slam champion, the undisputed powerhouse currently sitting at world number 5, Coco Gauff, a player whose athleticism is the gold standard, a player who carries the hopes of American tennis on her shoulders every time she laces up her shoes. On the other side, the challenger, the 20-year-old left-hander from the Philippines, the rising star who's been quietly, methodically carving her path into the top 40, Alexandra Eala. The headline is simple, but the implications are complex. Coco Gauff has fallen. You heard me correctly. The world number 5 has been knocked out of the Dubai Duty-Free Tennis Championships in a match that can only be described as a tactical masterclass and a psychological siege. This is not just a loss for Gauff. It is a seismic shock to the American tennis narrative this season. The final score line tells a story of grit, belief, and absolute fearlessness in the underdog. But the feeling in the stadium tells a different story. One a changing guard. For the United States, this is a wake-up call. The whole USA shocked isn't just clickbait. It is a genuine sentiment rippling to the tennis community right now. Gauff was a heavy favorite. She was the wall that was not supposed to break. But today, she didn't just face a player. She faced a nation's pride. Alexandra Eala didn't just play tennis. She dismantled a reputation. In the next hour, we're going to tear this match apart. Point by point, set by set, we are going to look at the forehand that silenced the American box. We are going to analyze the mental fortitude of a young Filipina star who stared down one of the most intimidating athletes in the world and didn't blink. We will discuss what this means for Gauff's ranking, her confidence, and her season. And we will ask the big question, is Alexandra Eala the new giant killer of the WDA? Buckle up. The Desert Storm has arrived and its name is Alexandra. Let's dive in. Let's take a breath and set the stage properly. To understand the magnitude of what happened in Dubai today, you have to understand the context. You have to understand where these two women were standing before they walked onto that purple hardcourt. Let's start with a favorite. Let's start with Coco Gauff. Coming into February 2026, Gauff has been fighting a very specific kind of battle. Being world number 5 is a dangerous place. You are elite. Yes, you are contender for every trophy you look at. But you are also the hunted. Gauff has spent the last few years solidifying her serve, tweaking her forehand mechanics and relying on that world-class movement that makes the court feel small for her opponents. She arrived in Dubai with mission to gather points to assert dominance and prepare for the Sunshine Double in the US. In the American media, this match was penciled in as a routine win. It's the kind of match you watch with one eye while checking emails. It's the round of 32 or round of 16 hurdle that a top 5 player is simply expected to clear. And that expectation is a heavy weight. It's a weight that sits in the legs and the mind. Then look at Alexandra Eala. The narrative around Eala has been shifting rapidly. If you were watching her in 2024 or 2025, you saw the potential. You saw the rough and the dull academy pedigree. You saw the lefty spin that reminds people the great. But in 2026, we are seeing something different. We are seeing steel. Breaking into the top 40 was the warning shot. It was her telling the tour, I'm not just a prospect anymore. I am a problem. Dubai is a fast court. The conditions can be tricky. The wind swirls around that stadium. It favors a brave, but it punishes a reckless. The match began exactly how the odds makers predicted. Gauff came out firing. If you look at the stats from the first 3 games, Gauff's first serve percentage was hovering around 78%. She was hitting her spots. She was pushing Eala behind the baseline. The American's backhand, that lethal two-handed weapon, was cross-court drilling, opening up angles that Eala struggled to cover. Eala looked nervous. Let's be honest, when you walk out to face a Grand Slam champion, the air is thinner. The desert air shimmered beneath the lights of the iconic Aviation Club Tennis Center in Dubai. The crowd buzzed with anticipation at the prestigious Dubai Duty-Free Tennis Championships. Few expected what was about to unfold. On one side of the net stood America's golden prodigy, Coco Gauff, powerful, poised, and already a Grand Slam champion. On the other side, a rising Filipina star, fearless and hungry, Alexandra Eala. By the end of the night, the tennis world, especially the USA, would be stunned. The favorite versus the fearless. Coco Gauff entered the tournament as one of the clear favorites. Her explosive serve, relentless speed, and mental maturity had made her one of the most dominant forces on tour. Analysts predicted a comfortable win. After all, experience at this level often outweighs youthful promise. But Alexandra Eala didn't come to Dubai for a lesson. She came for history. Still only in her teens, Eala had quietly built a reputation as a fighter. A product of elite training and unwavering discipline, she carried not just her racket, but the hopes of an entire nation eager for a breakthrough moment in global tennis. When the match began, it was clear this wouldn't be routine. Set 1, shockwaves begin. From the first rally, the intensity was electric. Gauff struck first, unleashing a signature inside-out forehand that clipped the line. The American crowd erupted. It was a statement. Dominance would be asserted early. But Eala responded. She absorbed Gauff's pace with calm precision, redirecting power with laser-guided backhands. Her footwork was sharp, her anticipation uncanny. She broke serve in the third game with a daring crosscourt winner that silenced the stadium. Gauff blinked. The rallies grew longer. Sweat glistened under the floodlights. The desert night felt hotter with every exchange. Eala's confidence surged as she chased down impossible balls, turning defense into attack. When she sealed the first set with a fearless down-the-line forehand, the scoreboard told a story no one expected. The underdog had drawn first blood. Across social media, fans in the United States reacted in disbelief. Is this really happening? Set 2, the champion responds. Champions do not fall quietly. Gauff recalibrated. Her serve gained extra bite. Her returns dug deeper. She began stepping inside the baseline, dictating rallies with